Hello everyone, News 8 Meteorologist Leanne Byer here, and today we're here to talk about two specific types of fog, which is radiation fog and advection fog. I know more recently we've been seeing the National Weather Service issuing special weather statements for some of our viewing counties, and really the whole point in putting these out is for locally dense fog, and sometimes it can cause visibility under a quarter of a mile, and that's really when it becomes hazardous and you should maybe stick to the side of the road or pull off in a parking lot to keep yourself safe until the fog starts to dissipate or starts to lift a little. So let's talk about radiation fog first. I like the cool text here. So the two ingredients you need for radiation fog to occur is clear skies and calm winds. So as that temperature in the air rising starts to rise, obviously, and it meets the same temperature as the dew point, that's when we start to see radiation fog. And it's very common. This is probably one of the most common forms of fog. But let's talk about advection fog now, which is a little bit different and sometimes doesn't occur everywhere. So the two ingredients you need is cold land, and the other ingredient you need is warm and moist air. So as those two combine, you start to see the fog start to form from the ground up. And so this is really common. So as warm, moist air moves over the cold ground, it is cooled to saturation. This typically occurs with a warm front passage in winter. So this really occurs where some people sometimes get cooler winters. So like here in New York, much of New England, and even out west near Washington, Seattle, and even places just in the Northwest or just north, you really need to see the warm fronts in the winter time and have those cool around. So as a place such in Florida, yes, they still can, we'll say, experience fog, but they don't specifically experience advection fog. So there is a ton more of fogs that you can learn about if you just read down on the article. However, these were the two graphics that were made for explaining fogs, and I think they do a fantastic job of explaining it. So I hope you learned something about either radiation fog, advection fog, or both, if that's the best case scenario, obviously. And I will see you all next time.